Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am of course your host Aaron, and we are going to do something I always say we're never going to do. We're going to open up one last box from Funko Fundays 2025. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. So if you haven't noticed, I do something a little bit different when I do my videos because on Mondays I like to talk about Monday Night Raw, and then on Fridays I try to get a little SmackDown in, or I do that little ride along with me down to the Northeast to Target, Planet Fitness, all that good shit. Get to see my parents, eat some dinner, get to see my friends, the whole spiel. So I like to toss in these little, I don't want to say like crappy episodes. It's not a crappy episode because anytime you watch me, it's a superb 8 minutes with Aaron. I would say it's like a filler 8 minutes with Aaron because it's not something that I really want to do. Now, it's not saying that this is a taped recording because it's definitely being taped as, I'm going to post this, so I tape it now and I throw this shit out later because you can tell by my editing that I have no idea what I'm doing half the time. You can see the chops, the clips. I would cut out the stutterations that I do, the mismatched words that I throw out here and there. But meh, that's just for everyone to know that I'm doing this fresh and new just for you. So, we got a box over here from Fundays that we got to go through, right? This is the last one, and there is garbage inside. Why is it garbage? Because I didn't really give a shit for anything else that I got. So I sold a lot of my shit there, and then I had my buddy Brian get rid of the rest, and he sent me the money. He didn't give me the $10 for the Uber's tip. So that's fucked up. But, we had a lot of fun and da-da-da-da-da. I'm sure he bought me a fry or something at Smash Burger. Who knows. Anyway, this is what I got in this box. So the first one I'm pulling out of here is a Freddy Funko as Voltron, and it is a, what is it, freaking 1,500 count, so it's a low count, baby. And what else? It's, I don't know, Blacklight? Is this a Blacklight? I'm going to say it's a Blacklight Funko Pop over here. I don't know if we're going to get a chance to take him out since I did not take him out of the plastic, which is kind of a shitty thing I should have done. But I'm going to put him right over here. And the next one I'm pulling out of here is a freaking cool thing that I mentioned before. I told you that Funko was probably going to come out with a new version of their sodas, but it probably got lost in translation, or they said, fuck it, we're going to lose a lot of money on this shit, or the tariffs and blah, blah, blah. So let's cut that shit. So I'm going to show you 2 soda cans that I saved. I did get rid of a bunch of other ones, but these ones I saved because they were kind of cool. We got Proto as, what is it? Kaiju Proto? See, I didn't edit that post-op. Yeah, Kaiju Proto, and he is a 2,000 count, but this dude looked cool. It's a glow-in-the-dark soda can. You know me, I don't collect a lot of sodas. I do collect Funko Pops, a little bit. But yeah, this soda can's pretty decent. I'm not going to hate on it. I do like the new outlook of the cans. Look, this looks sweet. I mean, if I had another can that I should have brought onto this episode of 8 Minutes with Aaron to show a comparison, a compare and contrast, you would see how plain the other cans were compared to this John. Cool, right? Kaiju! I think that's a show. Kaiju number 6 or some shit. And then the other one that I saved was a... What is this guy? Ultimate Freddy. Ultimate Freddy. And he is a 500 count. Like, the designs on these cans are flawless. I actually really do like the way the style and the look is. I don't know what this little thing over here was, a barcode for something. Maybe if I take it off, it's going to give me something else. Did I even yeah, I guess this one has a barcode too. Now, the only thing that I hated about getting these soda cans at Funko Fundays was the fact that I don't collect sodas. So when I was like, listen, can I get a Funko Pop instead of a soda? They were giving me shit about it. And the Soli dude who worked at the Funko headquarters was giving me mad shit. He's like, oh, well, if you don't want a soda can, you don't need to get anything. Well, fuck you, dog. I didn't like that attitude. I'm a Funko collector, not a soda can collector. Making me have sodas when I don't want sodas. And finally, when they had the Fundays thing, they had like a little activity center where people can like bond and talk and trade and shit like that. People were bringing all their Funko Pops that, there are high grails and high money valued shit, and they're trying to sell this stuff. There was a stage that had interviews and da-da-da-da-da, and then they had a giveaway. And I was lucky enough to get one Funko Pop, which I was told is pretty cool and quite an honor to get. And since I do an 8 Minutes with Aaron, I guess this was the best Funko Pop in... I mean, look, the John Cena was a perfect Funko Pop to get too. But this one, I have to say, is a pretty sweet one too. It's a Social Media Freddy. Now, I don't know if the Social Media Freddy is great or a grail or a very expensive Funko Pop, but to me, it just shows that I am a social media provider for Funko when I want to, and they have given me nothing in return. I have sprouted their names, said how awesome their products are, and they don't even write a letter to me to apologize for that New York Comic Con fiasco. And I know all the other creators got in like Wednesday or Thursday and got all their other shit. Yeah, I know. I had to wait and get a little ticket and then do a little reservation. And still, I didn't get my Lucci and I didn't get my Itachi. So, Alright, so here is the Social Media Freddy. I decided to take him out of the box so you guys can get, well, not the box, but the plastic container, so you would get a better look at it. Here is the side view. Here's the back view. Here's a little sticker in the corner. You see that shit? Yeah, that's right. It's official, baby. And you know what? I got some time. Why don't I just take this sumbitch out? I'm going to take him out, and we'll get a better look. All right? We'll get a better look at this guy. Do-do-do-do-do. You know, at least I didn't do an episode of opening all the other ones, you know, with the green light Freddy, and I might open up the Voltron guy. All right, here he is. Look at this. Freddy Funko in sweats, gray sweats. Gray is one of my favorite colors, and blue is also one of my favorite colors as well. He's just looking chill, holding up the original Funko sign. I don't know if it's for Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, who gives a fuck, but it does have a thumbs up. And it does have a heart and a smiley face. So I'm going to say that's like a Facebook thing, right? Because you can choose those on Facebook. I'm not sure if you can do that on any other platform. Yeah, you probably can do that on every other platform. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Anyway, I think it's our time to give some of these Funko Pops and these cans an up or a down. All right, so let's start off with the Freddy Funko social media. Well, you gave me an up right on here, so I'm going to give you an up as well. That's right, you are getting an up. Then we have over here, let me move this out of the way so you can see the Social Media Freddy who is standing on his own. Oh, my God. I thought there was like a dot on his head, but it's like from the ceiling light. I don't know. Could have been a mark. Voltron, Freddy Funko, Blacklight, you are getting a down. I had enough of the Blacklight Funko Pops. Move on, get out of here. And the two soda cans, I'm going to judge these bad boys together because they're pretty pimp. The Proto definitely is freaking pimp. Look at that, look at it. There we go. I turned it right to your direction. Up as well! My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time. We're going to more stuff, more things, and of course, more of me. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.